At 19, I quit my 6-year porn addiction like it was nothing, right? You see all these other guys online and they're like, oh, I quit porn. I'm 40, but I quit porn. It only took me 20 years. And I'm like, great for them, well done. But 20 years? How's it taken so long? And that's the minority. Most guys are addicted to porn up until they die or up until they can't do it anymore, all right? So it's impressive that I beat this 6-year addiction at 19. Okay, it's not like I'd, watched porn for a year, had kind of an issue, then quit. It was a bad issue, doing it 3 times a day. And it was only easy for me to quit once I gave myself the system I needed to quit. Because with a bad system, you're not going to quit, which I'll explain in a second. With a good system, it's effortless to quit. You just need to know what to do and someone, a pro, to teach you how to do it, okay? So firstly, I tried quitting before I was successful about 50, 100 times. Each one of them times I got onto NoFap every single time. Because when you're trying to quit porn, you type it in online and, NoFap comes up. Get onto NoFap. That's how you quit. You need to quit cold turkey. So I'll explain why this doesn't work and I'll explain what happened with me. So I'd get onto NoFap after being addicted to porn. Get 1 day in, get 2 days in, feeling pretty good. I'm motivated, right? I'm going to quit porn. The morning of day 3 comes around. Instantly, I've got a huge urge to watch porn. But no, I'm fine. I'm going to resist it. I'm going to go do something else. David Goggins discipline. 2 hours later, the urge has not gone anywhere. 2 hours later after that, it's not going anywhere. Up until the second I go to bed, the urge is still there. Do you think I lasted that day? No. The only reason I lasted the previous 2 days is because there was no urges. I was motivated and I wasn't getting any urges. Day 3, I'd relapse midday. I'd hate myself, so I'd relapse again. Then I'd realise, oh, I'm back to day 0 of NoFap. I might as well go again. So I'd relapse 3 times the same day. So not only does NoFap not help my addiction, it made it worse because I'd relapse. I'd avoid 2 days, then relapse on the third 3 times. So NoFap didn't work, but I was retarded and I kept going on it, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same result. I kept going on NoFap, each time being motivated, and then it just wouldn't work out. So why was this? Well, you're addicted to porn. Admit it or not, you're addicted. You've done it for years. You've done it thousands of times. That's now ingrained in your brain. You've done it that much, like me, that porn is ingrained in your brain as part of your daily routine. Same way you eat at the same time, your body gets hungry at the same time. Even if there's no food about, it expects food because you've done it at that time. Maybe you get thirsty the second you wake up because you've been used to drinking water as soon as you wake up. Your body picks up on these things that you do every single day. Maybe like me, you watch porn every single day before bed. You get more horny at that time because your brain's picking up, oh, it's that time, this is what we do every single day. To one day just strip that away from yourself, something that's ingrained in your brain, is not going to work. You can't just quit an addiction like this cold turkey because you've done it so much, right? Imagine how your brain's feeling, right? You've been watching this thing every day for 6 years, done it thousands of times. One day, you don't watch it. Your brain's going to be like, this is weird, alright, whatever. Day 2 comes, you don't watch it again. Your brain's like, okay, this is a joke, right? What's happening? Then day 3 rolls around, and your brain's like, we're not doing this again. We're not doing it. You're watching porn today. I feel uncomfortable. We've not watched porn in 2 days. This is weird. What's happening? Are we in danger? Are we in a war? Are we in a famine? Why do we not have access to porn? Like, what's up? What's happening? Your brain starts panicking. Your body starts panicking. So it makes its mission to make you relapse that day because it feels so uncomfortable. Rightly so, because you've just taken away something it's had every day for years. So it's going to make you relapse that day because then it'll make it feel better. Then once you relapse, your brain's like, oh, right, we're okay. Panic over. I will compare this to not eating. Now, if you stop eating, you're going to die, obviously. But imagine if one day you didn't eat the whole day, okay? Your brain's going to be like, what's going on? Then you go another day, your brain's going to be like, okay, we're starving. We're going to die. We need to put ourselves in starvation mode. We need to do all these plans of action to make sure we're safe. Little does your brain know, you're just trying to lose some weight. It doesn't know. It doesn't know you're trying to quit porn. It just thinks something's wrong because it's been stripped of this thing you've had every single day for years. That's why NoFap doesn't work. So it's all good me telling you that, but what do you actually do instead? What did I do? The start of my system that worked, that helped me. Step 1, get onto less fap. This is my system called Less Fap, and it's how it sounds. This week, I want you to fap less than you did last week. Let's make it easy. If you watched porn 7 times last week, I want you to watch it 6 times this week. That's it. That's the simple rule. Because now your brain's going to say like, oh, well, that's going to take ages. That's slow progress. But you know what else is slower progress? No fap. Because you'll get onto it and you'll fail, like I just described. So this is not slow progress. This is the fastest progress you'll ever make towards quitting porn. Is it going to take months to quit? Probably, because you've been addicted for years. So suck it up and get over it. So watch it 6 times this week. 5, 4, 3, just keep going down like that, slightly reducing it each month. This way, we're sort of manipulating your brain into, you're still giving it porn, but you're just slightly reducing it so that it can't tell. You're not making a big leap from like 7 times a week to 1. You're just going from 7 to 6 or 5 to 4. Keep going down like that. This works so well because you can still watch porn, so you're not going to be depressed. Each week, you'll be noticing benefits, so you'll be a bit more confident. You'll be a bit less anxious in general. You'll have a bit more testosterone. You'll have a bit more, desire inside you to lift weights and stuff. And that's just positive reinforcement. Because when you start feeling good, you keep doing the thing that makes you feel good. So you're going to keep reducing how much you watch porn. And you're not just going to have a random day of doing it 3 times a day because you're just going to be feeling too good. And finally, you'll be making progress towards a goal that means a lot to you. The goal being quitting porn, the progress being less fap. And this is just a great feeling. Making progress towards a goal is great. Imagine having the goal of building some muscle and you look in the mirror after hard work of a few weeks or a month, you see progress. You're like, oh wow, I earned that. I deserve that. This feels great. I'm going to keep going. So Less Fap works so well. You can still watch porn and make progress. Now, quickly, if you like my advice, if you like the tips I'm giving, and if you just want to support me, the link below is my porn quitting course. It's just got all the best tips I can possibly give you. It's very cheap, so if you want to support me, if you want to quit porn even faster, it's there for you. Step 2 to beating this porn addiction easy is fixing your mental health. You're probably thinking, what does that have to do with it? I'll make it simple. We watch porn when we're sad, bored, lonely. That's it. Sad, bored, or lonely. Negative emotions. We do not watch porn. We do not eat junk food. We do not play video games when we're happy, motivated, or enthusiastic. Good emotions. So, what if during the day we always felt good? Would we have a porn problem? No. The reason everyone's got a porn addiction is because their mental health is terrible. We watch porn when we're sad. If we're always sad, we're always watching porn. So let's fix the mental health. Stop looking at porn as a problem, okay? You think porn's the problem. And you're like, yeah, I've got a porn addiction. Obviously it is. It's not. Porn is a symptom of the actual problem, which is bad mental health. So this is the problem, bad mental health. And off the side of it is porn, video games, junk food. So what does this actually mean? If you fix the main problem, which is bad mental health, all these disappear. Your porn addiction, your video game addiction, your junk food addiction, it all disappears. Because you only do these things when you're sad. If we fix the sadness, you don't have a need to do these things. I hope you understand that. So how do we fix our mental health so that we just have no urge or need to watch porn because we're happy? 2 things. They're going to sound gay and you don't want to do them, but if you want to get rid of your porn addiction pretty easily, this is how you do it. Write down these 2 things on a piece of paper so that you remember to do it every single day. Number 1, gratitude journaling. Excuse me. Gratitude journaling. Literally write 1 sentence down each day of one thing you're grateful for. Anything. Your arms, your legs, your ears, the fact that you can understand and speak and write English, the fact that you've got a mum, the fact that you've got a bed, because there's always something to be grateful for. We get most depressed when we look at Instagram, social media. We see all these guys younger than us, who look like us, whatever, who have things that we don't have. The cars, the girls, the houses. It's shit, it's depressing. So why don't we do the opposite of that? Because there's some people that would look at our life and be like, oh shit, I wish I had that life. You might be thinking, oh no, that's not true. What about the kids in war zones, right? Their family has been destroyed, okay, in a war that they don't even understand. They would literally kill for your life. So think about that instead of thinking about the social media, guys. And during the day, you're just going to be a happier human being. As you're writing it down, which you should do, write it down, not on your phone, you're just going to be a happier human being. And the urge for porn, again, goes down when you're happier. Second thing for your mental health is meditation. Meditating, just breathe in and out, okay? Long breaths, and focus as much attention on one spot as possible. I like to focus on my nose whilst I'm breathing, okay? Just try your hardest to focus on that. What you're doing is focusing on the present moment. And when you're focusing on the present moment, you're not thinking about the past or the future. So you're not able to be anxious or depressed. Do you understand? When you meditate enough, you're mindful. There's no thoughts in your brain. When there's no thoughts in your brain, you can't be anxious or depressed because you're not thinking about anything else. Now, whilst you're meditating, you are going to get some random bullshit thought about what you're having for tea, some girl, some guy who said something to you, whatever. When you recognize you get that thought, just bring your attention back to the breath and do that for a minute a day, 5 minutes a day. Do these 2 things for 2 weeks. Your mental health will skyrocket, and let's imagine your mental health doubles, right? 100% better. The amount you watch porn will cut in half. That's how it works, because you're happier and you need porn less. When you're sad, you need porn more. Fix your mental health, watch porn, and all your other addictions go away. Finally, just like a mind thing I want you to think about. How do you feel when you watch porn? Like, do you feel good? Do you feel proud of yourself? Do you think like, yes, you know, I conquered this woman, I earned her, now I feel great? Like, you know what? No, you don't. Okay? Our body is giving us testosterone so that we can improve ourselves, so that we can work hard, so that we can attract women to impregnate them, so that we carry on our bloodline. That's biologically, that's why we have testosterone, that's why we're alive, right? When you're just doing it over a tissue to some random chick, you're tricking your brain, but you know deep down that you've not just done it inside a woman, you've done it because you can't get women because you're scared of them, and you're not ready for that, and you're not attractive enough, you don't deserve them. This is what your brain is thinking. So you just feel shit about yourself. Is that the version of you that you like? Your great-grandfather who died at war, is that the great-grandson he wanted? No. I'll ask you this question. When you avoid an urge to watch porn, when you go to sleep and you wake up the next day, and you think back to the night before, where you resisted the urge, how do you feel then? You feel good. You're like, oh, thank God I didn't watch porn last night. You know, the urge wasn't even that big. It's not even that fun. I feel even better now that I've woken up having not watched it. I've got more energy. I've got more drive and testosterone. I want to go to the gym. I want to achieve some things. I want to make myself better so that I can get goals, so that I don't need porn. You just feel good when you watch porn. It's just a simple thing I want you to think about. You feel like a disgusting little loser when you watch porn. You feel like a G when you don't watch porn. All the G's of the world do not watch it. They're all successful. It's not a coincidence. Just think about that the next time you watch it. I hope this helped. I know for a fact it will. Just take my advice. Get off NoFap. Get onto less fap. Just watch porn less and less and less each week. Fix your mental health by meditating and gratitude journaling. Finally, just think about how you feel when you don't watch porn and when you do watch porn. Okay? This will help you. This is what helped me. I'm no different to you. Again, if you want to support me, if you like my advice, sorry for the fucking lighting. If you like me, you support me, you like my advice, and you want more value, you want the best tips I can possibly give you, and the mistakes I made, the link below is my porn quitting course. The price is going up very soon. And once you buy it, if you're interested, there's a free bonus section that you get, teaching you how to speak to girls, how to talk to them, how to attract them, all things that you have to look forward to if you want when you quit porn. I hope this helped. Subscribe if you want, and goodbye.